Hi guys, it's Dr. Cody Dukes and we are back again for another video. Now you already know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, and if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading 5 videos a week, that is one every weekday. I look at things like motivational content with a pop culture twist, including movies, sports, cartoons, superheroes, anime, you name it. I find the motivational aspect and I deliver it to you guys in a way that you can easily understand it, digest it, and put it into your lives. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, this is the channel for you. Now with that out of the way, today I wanted to talk about a movie called The One. Now I'm not sure if any of you have seen this movie, but The One is a movie starring Jet Li. It's like a kung fu action movie, but it's like a sci-fi type of thriller where Jet Li plays a character who someone makes an attempt on his life. And in the act of making the attempt on his life, Jet Li is able to eventually see the man's face and realize that the man who's trying to kill him is him. It's a man who looks just like him. Now, what you find out in the movie is that this man is actually a parallel universe version of Jet Li's character, and there are a certain number of parallel universes, and there's one universe that actually polices all the other universes to make sure that nobody basically gets too much power or gets out of control. Well, Jet Li's assassin, or would-be assassin, used to be a part of this universe that policed the other universes. But what happened is that in a stakeout or a mission, he makes a mistake and it results in the death of one of his parallel versions. And the death of that one parallel version led to him getting just a slight bit more power. See, the rules of this universe state that there are a certain number of you, which I guess divides up a certain amount of your life force, let's say. And as each one of them dies, the life force that he left behind gets divided amongst the ones that remain. So when he witnessed or was a part of the death of one of his parallel versions, he experienced a slight power of sorts, and he got addicted to it. And so instead of upholding the standards that he had committed himself to and being a parallel universe cop, he begins to become a criminal, breaking all of the rules, going to each universe, killing every version of himself down to the last one, which is Jet Li's character, the main character of the movie. And so the whole movie is about him trying to avoid being assassinated so that he will be the one. And so the reason I'm talking about this movie, and doing a poor job at it, by the way, but thanks for sticking it out. The reason I'm talking about this movie is because what we see in Jet Li's doppelganger, his parallel universe version, is something that I think is just it's a symptom or an indication, or it's just a byproduct of the human experience. Generally speaking, we chase after what we want in life. We go after our goals, our dreams, try to get the job we want, the career we want, the girl we want, the guy we want, the amount of money we want in the bank account. We go after these things in life. But what most people find is that often, as you acquire, as you get better and bigger and more successful, generally speaking, it leads to you not satisfying the hunger and thirst that existed. All it does is create a bigger hunger, a bigger thirst. And then you want more. You want more, and you realize that it's never enough. I talked in a previous video about how, there's some bodybuilders who, they have one goal, or maybe they really haven't defined their goals for what they really want. And when they get to that goal, they just move on to the next one. It's like whatever they're doing is never enough, until the point where they're not even recognizable. For a lot of people, we get a little taste of success, we get a little taste of power, a little taste of whatever it is that fulfills our desires. And much like Jet Li's would-be assassin, it's never enough. And it often leads to our downfall, right? Because Jet Li, the would-be assassin version of Jet Li at least, this guy, if he's anything like any other cop, had a sworn duty to carry out, to police. And because of his desire, insatiable desire, this guy became everything that he had worked his entire career to stop. Became a criminal, a murderer, many times over. And for what? For a little bit more. It reminds me of this recent story I heard about quite a few NBA players who are in trouble with the law because they decided that even though they made millions of dollars in the NBA, and even though they were extremely successful, the platform of the NBA gave them an opportunity to live out a dream that many of them had since they were little boys, allowed them to take care of their families, not just their immediate families, but even extended families. Even though they had reached what some people will only ever dream of in terms of financial freedom, social status, branding, even though they've done all of that, for some reason it wasn't enough. And so they decided to defraud the NBA, or at least defraud the health insurance plan that the NBA provides for all of their players and former players. That would allow them to get medical services paid for, or at least reimbursed for medical service paid for if they qualify. But quite a number of players took part in this scam, defrauding the NBA, who had made them millionaires. And now they're all in trouble with the law. Some of them are probably going to go to jail. Some of them are probably going to have to pay a lot of money out of their own pockets. Some of them will never recover from this. Why? Because they got a taste of riches and wealth, but for some reason, it's not enough. For some reason, it wasn't enough. For some reason, they needed more. For some reason, they overspent. For some reason, they wanted the 2021 Tesla, not the 2020. I don't even know if there's a 2021 Tesla. I'm just talking. No matter how much, it wasn't enough, and it caused them to make bad decisions. And if we're not careful, we don't have a clear idea of what success looks like and what it is we're going for, we might get a little taste of success, a little bit of money in our pocket, just a little change, you know what I mean? A little bit of chump change. Might get us a little house, a little car, you know what I mean? A little cute wife, a little handsome husband, whatever it is. I'm not trying to devalue what people desire and what they have. But what I'm saying is, we get a taste of some of the things that we desire, and we allow that taste to make us more hungry when it should have satiated us, when it should have curbed our appetite. But no, it drives us even more. Even to the point where we might be willing to do something that before we wouldn't have done. Like, think about it. To go from being a police officer to being the most wanted man in the universe, right? Being someone who was getting a paycheck from an NBA team to being someone who was stealing from the entire league. It can happen. And so guys, my message to you today is don't let greed control you. Get a clear idea, a clear picture of what it is that you want in life. And when you get it, practice contentment. Even before you get it, find contentment. Because if you can be content without it, and then you get it, you'll still be content. And you won't find yourself compromising, making bad decisions, ending up in trouble with the law, in trouble with your friends. Like, people will cross their own brother for $1. You know what I mean? People will steal out their mama purse. It's not unheard of, but people will do out of character things, chasing after a goal that was never really their goal. That's my video, guys. If you haven't already, please like the video. I'm begging you, please, what do you want me to do? You want me to get on my knees? What you want me to do? You want me to tell you I love you? I feel like that's in a movie somewhere. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I post 5 videos a week. That's 1 every weekday. I post motivational and inspirational content with a pop culture twist, looking at things like movies and sports, anime, you name it. I try to find the motivational aspect of it and then deliver it in a way that you can internalize it and then use it in your daily lives to make you more successful. Guys, please write in the comments below if you've seen the movie The One, and tell me if you were in the same situation and you knew that taking out another version of yourself might make you more powerful or more successful or more rich. Would you be willing to compromise on your beliefs? And if it's not against your beliefs to take out another version of yourself, then don't even worry about it. But guys, that's the video. Thanks for sticking around this long, and be sure to come back. Until next time, peace.